personality might not actually be a downside to the people who watch this stuff. It might actually be an asset. Now, in a documentary thus far, it can't be proven that Tim is distorting his content intentionally to appease his audience. However, there are other moments which would be harder for Tim to explain away. One of the long-running narratives you'll constantly hear on Tim's channel is that Democrats are the party of the rich elites, whilst the Trump-led GOP represents common, everyday working class people. The Democrat progressive party, the big banks, the international interests, and the wealthy managerial elite. The Democrats have abandoned the working class. Strangely, Donald Trump is there. Donald Trump, the candidate of working class people. Trump has become the party of the working class. Regular working class people, surprise, surprise, like what the Republicans are offering. This, of course, many Americans opinion of Tim's viewers who believe that the Democrats are caring elites who are at best indifferent to and at worst actively despise poor Americans. Whilst doing a segment on illegal immigration, one of the articles Tim uses happens to contain a statistic which contradicts his narrative. Only 22% of Trump voters actually see the rich poor gap as a very big problem, versus 77% of Democratic voters. This shoots a pretty big hole in Tim's branding of the Democrats as a caring, wealthy elites. They're manifestly far more concerned with the plight of poor Americans than their opponents in the opposition party. Watch as Tim starts to read this paragraph and then actively cuts himself off as he realizes that it's not information that's going to play well with his audience. The new national survey by Pew Research Center finds the majority of GOP voters view several issues as either very big or moderately big problems facing the country. For example, you get the point, right? I don't want to go too far into a lot of cool stuff. I don't want to get crazy in the nitty-gritty. I want to keep it to the main points that I'm trying to make. Intriguingly, Tim stops mid-sentence and hurriedly clicks away from the page, avoiding acknowledging information which undermines the shared ideological narratives that he and his audience are heavily invested in. In another video, Tim talks about high male suicide rates, and he has a clear angle that this is the fault of the feminist mainstream media. We have a mainstream media that makes mock.
Oi? Oi. Tudo bem? Oi. Bom. Uhum. Mas o cartaz é para imprimir também. Bem, eu posso mandar novos. Sim. Sim. E manda as imagens também. Está bem. Manda um mail dela só para eu ter certeza. Porque eu devo ter, mas não sei se eu acho. Se me puderes mandar um mail dela por mail, depois aqui. Ou um mail para os dois e eu respondo. Eu já mando a bocado agora também. Eu cheguei agora a casa que estou aqui a contar. Eu já mando. Manda um mail. Está bem. Eu tenho que procurar as imagens. Sim, eu faço essa sessão mesmo de casa. Sim. E é mais ou menos a exposição vai ter um bocado essa lógica, por isso é que fiz já com os molduras e tudo. Tá. Até já.
Looking at belittling men is okay, like the Gillette ad. You wonder why this happens? Then they make a commercial about toxic masculinity, and they say, what you do, man, you're bad. Again, Tim is acting as a spokesperson for the beliefs of his audience, who are, to a fault, aligned in points of feminism and American culture war issues as the source of the problem of male suicide. The article Tim is reading is not even about America, it's about the UK. Eventually, the article explains the problem of male suicide can be viewed as a failure on the part of the UK Conservative government. Haven't put any substantial strategy in place to help men who are suffering. And the article concludes with the prognosis that more money is desperately needed to combat this societal issue. Watch how Tim grapples with this information. She also raised concern there are no cross-departmental. I don't want to get into the nitty-gritty of the hospital stuff. We'll read the conclusion here. They say, well, you know what, let's move on to the next story because the issue is not just confined to the UK. The pragmatic, policy-based perspective of the article contradicts the sensationalist political cultural narrative which Tim's audience are all absorbed in. So Tim quickly skips over the explanatory information and runs away to other newspaper articles to more easily twist and match his editorial agenda. Tim will also sometimes do on-the-fly editing to support inconvenient information from views, like in this vid, where he says that CNN are purposefully omitting information to hide Donald Trump's high online viewership figures from their audience. It is true, yes, that TV alone Democrats won, but when you combine both numbers, Trump and the RNC win. If you were to turn on CNN or any other mainstream outlet, would they tell you the truth? No, they won't. In an effort to make Trump look silly or stupid and get clicks, they omit key information and then claim Trump is going to be upset. The thing is, if you were to read the CNN articles, you would find that right above the viewership graph they show, they clearly state the data leaves out streaming and digital forms of engagement, so the picture is incomplete. The information which Tim says they are hiding from their audience is literally right there, acknowledged in big print, right near the stats. In the process of talking on camera, it appears possible that Tim might see that this is the case, as he suddenly quickly scrolls down the page, hiding it from view. Fox News had by far the biggest audience of any channel on Thursday night, with upwards of 9 million viewers. I'm not going to read into the nitty-gritty because we already know that the total viewership for Trump was better. But nowhere in this article does he point out that Trump actually won with total viewership. I think it's hard to come away from these moments and not feel that Tim is purposefully narrowing the view his audience has of news events in order to validate their ideological narratives and beliefs. And there are other examples of clear disingenuousness over a Timcast. You'll notice that at times, in an effort to appear more credible as a journalist, Tim boasts about the heuristic methods he uses to mitigate his own biases, but then he never actually ends up using them when it comes to right-wing news. Take, for example, Tim's use of the independent third-party news ratings app NewsGuard. I use NewsGuard. Take a look at this. You see this green check mark at the top? I make sure all of the sources I use are certified by a third-party rating agency. When attacking left-wing outlets, Tim weaponizes NewsGuard to add more weight to his criticism, declaring that receiving a negative rating from NewsGuard is a clear sign that the outlet is propaganda. Occupy Democrats is rated by NewsGuard with a red X and considered by many people to be a conspiracy theory propaganda website. Occupy Democrats is insane. They're not rated credible. That scares me. They produce content that is propaganda. It is politically motivated information. If this is where the left is getting their information, God help us all. However, you'll notice that as soon as Tim's heuristic methods reflect badly on right-wing media outlets, he immediately abandons them. Whilst he decries outlets on the left with low credibility ratings, he has no problem uncritically sharing articles from right-wing publications with even lower ratings. For example, Daily Wire. Daily Wire is not bad. Epoch Times. The Epoch Times, which I think is a pretty damn good source for the most part. Breitbart does not publish false content. State, PJ Media, Louder with Crowder, Blaze, Newsmax, Washington Times, Pluralist, The Tenor, The Most Millennials. I make sure all of the sources I use are certified by a third-party rating agency. I am very, very careful about the content I produce. He also uses the gateway a site which he personally knows to publish very questionable material. Now, I'm not a big fan of the gateway content at all. I think they put out really questionable material in the past. It's from António Prates. So obviously, Tim hides. Well, I don't know. I honestly can't see why you would hire someone who publishes questionable content to be your news editor, unless that questionable content is exactly what your audience wants. And counterintuitively, when Tim comes across left-wing news websites which are rated highly by NewsGuard, he arbitrarily labels them bad. We go over here, go to the root. The root is bad. Raw Story is bad. Big Progress is overt propaganda. Media Matters is literally a progressive nonprofit. They're not a media organization. The rest of these are literally activist organizations. Daily Wire isn't. They're just a conservative media company. Western Journal, Breitbart, I would say is closer to something like Mother Jones, but they're still just a partisan media company. It's crazy that you see the left, although they consume much less in alternative media, In his activist content, Tim will also readily use data to make points and then discard it to make the opposite point, wherever he feels most contain the feelings of his viewers in any given situation. Have a look at Tim's video on the Hidden Tribe report, a study which shows that conservatives have a bigger partisan base than liberals, with 25% of their group being politically engaged and active as opposed to just 8% of the left. In his video, Tim informs his viewers that this is good news for conservatives. And another important thing to remember, according to the report, 25% of Americans are traditional or devoted conservatives, and their views are far outside the American mainstream. But traditional conservatives and devoted conservatives are the right wing, and they are not part of the exhausted majority. This is potentially good news for conservatives when you recognize that the study finds traditional and passive liberals are exhausted.
In a subsequent video about scribe pandering to woke leftists, Tim ends up wanting to make the exact opposite argument. So there are more ideological people on the left than the right.
There will be some people, more staunch, ideologically driven people, who are going to look at this and be like, I will not support strike. However, if you find that to be the camp you're in, just know the left is all like that. Okay, not obviously everybody, but you are outnumbered. There are substantially more ideologically driven leftists than there are people on the right.
However, in this moment, the thought occurs to Tim that what he's just said is factually wrong. The Hidden Tribe study, some he often references, clearly shows there are more politically charged partisans on the right, a statistic he proudly touted as a good thing for conservatives when he presented the data. So now, he has to try and somehow rationalize his way out of this obvious contradiction.
I could be wrong about that, but actually, let me put it this way, I'll put it better. The people on the left, I think, it's actually not complicated. I think there are more conservatives according to the Hidden Tribes, but I'm willing to bet that the average conservative is not going to care about these little things. They're not going to get bent out of shape, they're not going to get triggered. Some people might get mad, some people might point out they think it's societal rot or whatever. But in the end, I think the average person is going to be like, let's move forward with our life.
Realizing there's no way to make the data conform to his argument, he dismisses it, and based on absolutely nothing, he personally reassures his viewers that conservatives are cool and chill about politics, and they never get triggered. When you look at the totality of Tim's content, Nature Reforms is a brand of journalism revolving entirely around audience validation. Tim disregards facts, data, and evidence that conflict with his audience's worldview to build a finely sculpted labyrinth of comforting mistruths and denials of reality where they can comfortably live without encountering any information that offends their political sensibilities. The irrational theorizing we see from Tim, his neglect to background research, and his omission of all information which contradicts the right-wing populist agenda all represent significant journalistic failings. But they form part of the obligatory modus operandi most used in order to chisel daily events into a shape which his viewers feel comfortable watching and supporting. There is a glaring disconnect between what Tim presents himself as, a journalist striving for balance and fairness.
Because a liberal doesn't trust the mainstream media to always be honest. I produce content that I see as being more balanced and fair. I just try to be honest.
What Tim actually is, a partisan cheerleader whose credibility with his audience is only maintained insofar as he's willing to critically worship their political beliefs and favorite politicians.
The majority of Americans approve of what Trump is doing. We have a series of victories for Trump. It's not just policy-wise. Look, man, it is winning, winning, winning. He keeps winning.
I know there are plenty of Tim viewers out there that don't see Tim as an inherent arbiter of truth. Just like hearing his opinion on things. But this rationalization rings somewhat hollow, given that on any day, you can accurately predict what Tim's opinion will be without having to watch his videos. Like, what did Tim think about AOC getting elected?
This is bad for Democrats.
Oi, tudo bem? Então, ok. Então, eu acho que posso partir de quarta, que segunda, em princípio, vou estar no cinema pouco, terça a Tatiana vai levar a segunda dose da vacina e pode ficar um bocado em baixo. Sim. Eu veio de segunda dose há um pouco mais de uma semana, não está aqui. Mas sim, opa, talvez. Deixa-me ver. Eu já tenho mensagem da Ricardo. Terça, quarta, quinta, deixa-me ver o que eu acho. Se ela calhar assim na terça. Se ela tiver consequências, vai ser assim na terça ou na quarta. Normalmente talvez seja mais fácil candidato para terça. Sim, a princípio talvez seria para nós para terça. Deixa-me confirmar o meu cartão. Tá fixe. Vá, abraço então. Até já.
Perhaps this is bad for the left. I wanted to think about Chris Pratt wearing the no step.
Oi? Diz isso. Sim, eu percebi. Eu faço isso, não stress. Eu levo os níveis, levo o bloco, faço design de 3 níveis todas. Uma vez. Assim também depois para pedir orçamentos das janelas também é mais fácil. Sim, não stress. Porque o vidro já vem montado na porta. O vidro já vem cortado e montado ao tamanho da porta, ou seja, eles vendem-te a porta inteira. A única possibilidade que eu acho que tu podes substituir, é assim, pela segunda hipótese de substituição do vidro, mas normalmente isso fica mais caro. Porque isso é muito mais mão de obra. É o mesmo material, é muito mais mão de obra do que trocares uma janela por outra. Certo, não, isso eu tenho que ver se dá para mudar só uma. Porque a maior parte dessas coisas são padronizadas também por causa disto. Portanto, todo o teu prédio tem as mesmas portas, tem as mesmas janelas. E como tal, em princípio, é um standard da indústria. Mas eu vou tirar as medidas e ver o estudo, depois dentro de standards há variantes, claro. Mas o engenheiro, quando te desenha as janelas, já desenha para tirar tipo de portas que existem no mercado. Mas fizeram de propósito. Sim, é medida também. Sim, tem que. Eu faço isso. Eu faço o desenho. Sim. Certo. Consigo mais ou menos ter uma noção do que possa ser a televisão, do que é que possa ser sinal na televisão. Os erros são diferentes. Mas tinha que ver, sim. Mas eu vejo isso contigo. Certíssimo. Também eu já tive para fazer, ver aqui na agenda e tentar. Abraço.
everyone's snack t-shirt.
You know what, man? I hate to repeatedly say, like, oh, it's bad for Democrats, but stories like this that I think are extremely bad for the Democrats is bad news for the Democrats.
And I wanted to think about Donald Trump getting impeached.
This has been bad for Democrats. They are completely incompetent, and Pelosi keeps pushing it.
I wonder what Tim made of the early 2020 election voting data.
I don't know for sure. We're a couple weeks out. I'm just saying, people are pointing at the data and saying, whoa, this looks bad for Democrats.
I wanted to think when the actual 2020 election results came in and Democrat Joe Biden was projected as the winner.
It's looking really bad for Democrats across the board. One Democrat broke down crying. Republicans are doing really well. Democrats should feel bad.
So no matter what's going on in the real world, Tim's world remains forever unchanged. He is hampered by uncompromising imperatives to regurgitate a handful of predetermined viewpoints over and over again, like he's in some sort of conservative Black Mirror episode. Each and every time he makes a video, so no matter what news he's analyzing, the selective framework that drives his reporting only ever allows for one predetermined conclusion.
Every day, it seems like there is some reason for me to point to the left in an angry fashion.
At the start of this video, we wondered why there were so many politically driven dogmatists in Tim Paul's audience. The answer is that these are the only people left when reality has been walked to the point of no return by an utterly uncompromising worldview. The truth is, for moderates who value rationality and like to think for themselves, there's only so much Tim Paul you'll watch before you decide to go elsewhere for your news. However, for people entrenched in political dogmatism, drawn to the fiction of their own eternal righteousness, Tim Paul's style of journalism gives plenty of reasons to keep you coming back. Relentless attacks on your political enemies, complex theories about how your political side is winning even when it's losing, endless studies in which all the data happens to support the opinions you already hold, and the removal of any information that offends your political sensibilities. The outcome is an audience who effectively inhabits an alternate reality, constantly being fed an information stream that affirms the righteousness, virtue, and popularity of their own political cause, whilst also